JC. All right. Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahweh ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And this is one way that you can find out who are the true, real Hebrew people that work for Yah. First of all, they only going to be talking about Yahweh. That's it, and that's all. They ain't going to be talking about Hamashiach, Yahshua, or JC. Those are the imposters. Those are the fake. Those people used to be Christians, and they try to mix Christianity in with the truth. That's the reason they can't get JC out their head, because once upon a time they were serving JC, and then they start serving Yah, then they went back to JC. So they try to mix oil with water, which ain't gonna work. You can't do it. I never was a believer in the New Testament. I never called up on JC, Yahshua HaMashiach. That's the reason I'm better than this, because I never was brainwashed, hoodwinked, and bamboozled by Christianity. Never. So I don't have no problem with talking about that New Testament, because I know it's some junk, and I know it's fake, and it's phony, and it's false. So all the people out there that's only talking about Yahweh, they are the remnant, they are the chosen, they are the real people. You know, and if they talking about Hamashiach, Yahshua, or his son, or any of them mess, you know they're fake. They phony as a $3 bill. But now I want to get to the topic. Today's topic is return to Yahweh. We have to turn to Yahweh. That's it and that's all. That's the only Savior and that's the only our everything. And I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of doubt that we supposed to turn to Yah. It don't say let us turn to Yah. Us. It don't use the word us. It's me or him. So now I'm going to get on down in the book and let the book do the talking. So let's go to let's go to Psalms. Start off with Psalms. Let's see. Psalms chapter 6. Psalm chapter 6, verse 1.
Psalms chapter 6, verse 1. O Yahweh, rebuke me not in thy anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure.
When you're mad and angry, Yahweh, don't chastise me and get mad at me. Read.
Have mercy upon me, O Yahweh, for I am weak.
And we all fall weak. Everybody on this earth it come weak at a point at some point in time in life. Read.
O Yahweh, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore vexed. But thou, O Yahweh, how long? Return, O Yahweh, deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake.
Because he is very merciful.
For in death there is no remembrance of thee.
So when a dead person dead, they can't remember Yah, the book popular.
In the grave who shall give thee thanks?
You can't give thanks when you're in the graveyard. Dead man don't know nothing.
I am weary with my groaning. All the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. Mine eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity.
All you workers of iniquity, people that's going to church and celebrating all these pagan holidays.
For Yahweh hath heard the voice of my weeping.
That's right, because when you keep the laws and statutes, Yahweh going to understand and hear you.
Yahweh hath heard my supplication. Yahweh will receive my prayer.
Only the remnant and the righteous, he's going to receive their prayers.
Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly.
See, the New Testament say love your enemies. This, it don't say about no love no enemies. Right. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 10. Isaiah 10, I'm started at the 20th verse. 20 through 24.
Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of David,
No, Yaakov.
of Yaakov, shall no more again stay upon him that smote him, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel.
Now you notice it said, in that day should come to pass that the remnant of Israel, the remnant is a small model group of people that serve Yah, love Yah, and ain't talking about nobody but Yah. That's how you know who that remnant is, because that remnant going to be doing everything that Yahweh say do, and he ain't going to be calling up on no New Testament, no JC, or no Yahshua, no Hamashiach. Them all fake and phony $3 bills. Read.
In truth, verse 21, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty Elohim.
See, the remnant going to return. Going to return to Yah. Read.
For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea,
Thousands of millions of people.
yet a remnant of them shall return.
See, it's a whole bunch of Israelites, a whole bunch of Hebrews in the world, all through the world. But there ain't going to be none but a remnant that's going to be returned.
The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. For Yahweh Elohim of hosts shall make a consumption even determined in the midst of all the land. Therefore thus saith Yahweh Elohim of hosts, O my people that dwellest in Zion, be not afraid of the Assyrian.
Don't be afraid of the Gentiles.
He shall smite thee with a rod, and shall lift up his staff against thee, after the manner of Egypt.
Okay. Now let's go to Isaiah 55. Still talking about return to Yah. Isaiah 55 and the 6th verse.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
And don't say seek Yahshua or me and Yahshua or us. Ain't no us and me there when somebody else is only Yah.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him.
Okay, the wicked is the people that's going to church, eating pork and celebrating all these holidays. They can even be saved, but they got to change. They got to let go the crosses. They got to let go the churches. They got to let go JC. They got to let go all this Christianity, this junk that the white folks taught us. You let that go and turn to Yah, and you be safe. Now read that again right there. The 7th start.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh.
Let him return to Yah. When you get through doing all that evil, wicked, ungodly, unrighteous stuff, then you turn to Yah.
And he will have mercy upon him.
He will have mercy upon these people, the ones that go to church.
And to our Elohim, for he will abundantly pardon.
Abundantly pardon. It means forgive. He will forgive a bunch of people. But if they going to do it or not, I don't know. But they should. Read.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Almighty don't think like us human beings.
Neither are your ways my ways.
Because he got his ways way better and righteous than our ways.
Saith Yahweh, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
That means that you can't compare nobody to Yah.
And my thoughts than your thoughts.
He don't think like us.
For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
That way, I mean, whatever Yahweh say is gonna happen. It's gonna go down. It's not gonna come back void. If He said it's gonna happen, it's gonna be that. No, what verse you at?
11.
Okay,
But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
that's right. But it's gonna work and it's gonna happen. Just like this plague he got going around here. It's gonna happen. It's gonna work. Okay, let's go to Jeremiah 4. Return to Yah. That's what it's all about. I don't care what you used to do or what you've been doing. Hey, you got a chance. You got to turn to Yah. Stop it and go back to Yah. Stop going to church. Stop eating this bad food. Stop celebrating these holidays. Stop believing in Hamashiach, Yahshua, and JC. Leave that mess alone and turn to Yah. What I said, Jeremiah 4, I started the first verse.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 1. If thou wilt return, O Israel,
Talking about the whole 12 tribes of Israel, or the whole nation.
saith Yahweh, return unto me.
It said return unto me. It didn't say return to us. It didn't say return to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. It didn't say return to the church. It didn't say return to Christianity. It didn't say return to nobody but Him. That's cold blooded. Read that again. I love that.
If thou wilt return, O Israel, saith Yahweh, return unto me.
Return to me, not no three. Me, one. Read.
And if thou wilt put away thy abominations out of my sight, then shalt thou not remove.
That's right. Read.
And thou shalt swear, Yahweh liveth in truth, in judgment, and in righteousness. And the nations shall bless themselves in him, and in him shall they glory.
Okay. Now Jeremiah 15. Say returning to me. Book popping it. So I don't know where y'all get that Trinity, that Father, Son, and Holy Ghost jump from. The book just say me. Jeremiah 15 and 6 through 8.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 6. Thou hast forsaken me, saith Yahweh. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee,
All these people are going backwards, going to the New Testament, backwards.
and destroy thee.
That's right.
I am weary with repenting, and I will fan them with a fan in the gates of the land. I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people, since they return not from their ways.
Let this Christianity churches alone. That's what the book's saying. Leave them holidays and fatback and pig feasts alone. All this old junk that these black folks do in America that's been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. Stop doing all that so the Most High can have mercy on you. Read.
Their widows are increased to me above the sand of the seas. I have brought upon them against the mother of the young man a spoiler at noonday. I have caused him to fall upon it suddenly, and terrors upon the city.
Okay, terror's up on the city because this is terror. This coronavirus that's going around. That's terror up on the city, and it all come from Yah. Nobody else. The Most High done plagued the world for their wickedness. You passing gay laws. You ain't keeping the Sabbath. You ain't keeping His laws. You don't honor His statutes. You don't honor His commandments or His precept or judgment. Of course, the Almighty is getting tired and weary of you people, and that's when He plaguing these cities like He doing. Don't nothing happen for nothing. Everything happened for a reason. And the reason why the Most High is plaguing the United States because of their rebellious, stiff-necked, and sins that they do. You know, they braggadocious. They ain't keeping no laws. So the Almighty getting fed up with them. So He'll send His plagues and His curses and His vexation through the world. That's right. Everything come from Yah. Is that the 8th verse?
Yeah.
Okay, Jeremiah 18 and 11.
Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 11. Now therefore go to speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith Yahweh, Behold, I frame evil against you, and devise a device against you. Return ye now every one from his evil way, and make your ways and your doings good.
And your evil ways is going to church because Yahweh never told us to go to church. So all them thousands of people going to church every Sunday, them your evil ways. And on Wednesdays, them evil ways. Read.
And they said, There is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices.
And your own devices. That means go to church, be baptized, and wear crosses. Because them your own devices. Yahweh never told you to do that. You doing that on your own free will. Read.
And we will every one do the imagination of his evil heart.
That's right. He gonna do what he want to do. I'm doing me. I'm grown. Don't nobody tell me I make $50,000 a year. How you gonna tell me something? They're arrogant. These arrogant people, you can't tell them nothing. They already know everything. That's when you going to hell and gonna get this virus put on your ass.
Therefore thus saith Yahweh, Ask ye now among the heathen, who hath heard such things? The virgin of Israel hath done a very horrible thing.
Okay, what verse is that?
13.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 14. Will a man leave the snow of Lebanon, which cometh from the rock of the field? Or shall the cold flowing waters that come from another place be forsaken? Because my people have forgotten me.
Hey, now how do people forget Yahweh? Because they calling up on that New Testament junk. That's how you forget Yah. You going to church. That's how you forget Yah. You calling up on JC. You calling up on Yahshua or Hamashiach. That's how you forget him. That's how you forget Yah, by calling up on everybody but him. Read that again.
Because my people have forgotten me.
And they have forgotten Yahweh.
They have burnt incense to vanity.
They burn incense to vanity.
and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths, to walk in paths in a way not cast up,
Mm-hmm.
to make their land desolate and a perpetual hissing. Every one that passeth thereby shall be astonished and wag his head.
And they ain't gonna believe what happened. They hadn't believed what happened over there in Jerusalem. Just talking about the Holy Land.
I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy.
And he have scattered us like the east wind before our enemies. Because we way in the United States. We're a long way from Jerusalem. Long way from home. Read.
I will show them the back and not the face in the day of their calamity. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words.
I ain't gonna listen to Jeremiah, but you'll listen to TDJ, Creflo Dollar, and all these other clowns. You're gonna listen to all these fake phony preachers, but you won't listen to the prophets. Read.
Give heed to me, O Yahweh, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me.
Okay. Let's go to Jeremiah 24. You're gonna listen to all the wicked people, but you ain't gonna listen to the righteous. Boy, we some wicked people, I tell you. 24 and 5.
Jeremiah chapter 24, verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh, the Elohim of Israel, like these good figs, so will I acknowledge them that are carried away captive of Judah, whom I have sent out of this place into the land of the Chaldeans for their good.
That's right. The Almighty the one put you in captivity.
For I will set my eyes upon them for good, and I will bring them again to this land, and I will build them and not pull them down, and I will plant them and not pluck them up, and I will give them a heart to know me, that I am Yahweh, and they shall be my people, and I will be their Elohim, for they shall return unto me with their whole heart.
It say return to me. That's right. One person, return to Yah. Okay, let's go to Jeremiah 30. All through this book, he said me, not us, not the Father, Son, and go, not the Trinity. They say me. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
I don't care how hard times get, Yahweh gonna save his people. Times gonna get so hard, boy, you ain't gonna be able to stand it. But Jacob gonna be saved out of it. I don't care how hard it get. Read.
For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve Yahweh their Elohim, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
See, Yahweh say we gonna serve him, and we're gonna serve David our king, not Joshua, not Yahshua, not Hamashiach, and not JC. His name is not there. Okay, read that again, because I want the world to see this. That the Most High gonna raise up David and not JC. Read.
But they shall serve Yahweh their Elohim,
We gonna serve Yahweh our Elohim
and David their king,
and David our king.
whom I will raise up unto them.
Yahweh said, I will raise up. Read.
Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for, lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
And we are in captivity, so this ain't happened yet. This is a future event. This ain't happened yet. Talking about the Old Testament been did away with and it's been already fulfilled. That's a lie, because this ain't been fulfilled yet. This is a future event. Read.
And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
That's right, because these niggas not scared of Bobby Simmons and all these white folk. He afraid to death.
For I am with thee,
Yahweh said, I'm with you.
saith Yahweh, to save thee.
And Yahweh gonna save us, not Yahshua, not Hamashiach, not JC, not the New Testament.
Though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee.
And the Most High the one scattered us to the United States of America. He done it because of our sins and wickedness and rebellions. And we worse than that than we ever been.
Yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure,
He gonna correct us.
and will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
Oh, you gonna get your head busted. Oh, you gonna get a whooping. The Almighty said, I'm gonna get you now. Don't think you can get away. You gonna get punished. You gonna get your head busted.
For thus saith Yahweh, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause.
Ain't nobody can help you when the Most High put something up on you. Can't nobody help you. When the Almighty plague and break it off in you, ain't nobody can do nothing.
That thou mayest be bound up, thou hast no healing medicines.
Ain't no healing medicine. When the Almighty put something up on you, ain't no healing medicine. Only Yah can heal you.
All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
All the people that say they care about you, love you, they ain't studying you now.
They seek thee not.
They ain't studying you. They turn their back on you.
For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy,
And I have put this Gentile over you.
with the chastisement of a cruel one.
And boy, he cruel. Because when we first got over here, boy, he was breaking it off in it.
For the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased.
And the reason why the Most High put us over here is because our sins had increased. You can't tell a nigga nothing. He hard-headed. He know everything. But as soon as the Almighty get on that butt, now you want some sympathy and some mercy and some help. But when somebody trying to tell you right from wrong, you don't want to listen to them. I'm grown. I do me. I make $50,000 a year. How you gonna tell me this, that, and the other? Look, I was raised this way. All the excuses in the world to keep from listening to Yahweh's chosen people when they come to you. You're arrogant and you're stiff-necked and you're rebellious. So whatever happened to you, good. That should happen to you. Okay, Jeremiah 35 and 15. When you need some help, then you want somebody to pray for you. Jeremiah 35 and 15. Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 35, verse 15. I have sent also unto you all my servants the prophets,
Yahweh said, I have sent all my servants the prophet, and I'm a servant of the Most High.
rising up early and sending them,
He rise up early, sending them.
saying, Return ye now every man from his evil way,
Stop going to church, stop eating that bad food, and stop celebrating these holidays.
and amend your doings, and go not after other gods to serve them.
Because that man in the New Testament is another God, another deity, another Savior. He's another something. He's something. He ain't nothing. He ain't worth 2 dead flies in my book. Read.
And ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers.
And that's Jerusalem, the Holy Land, Mount Zion.
But ye have not inclined your ear.
You ain't going to listen. You ain't inclined your ear to listen.
Nor hearken unto me.
And you ain't going to listen to Yahweh, because when Yahweh sent his prophets and his servants, you ain't going to listen. You ain't going to listen to me. You ain't going to listen to Elkanah. You ain't going to listen to Brother Eric Hart. You ain't going to listen to Ray. You ain't going to listen to Jared Houston. You ain't going to listen to Wendell. You ain't going to listen to none of them. So I know you ain't going to listen to Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Noah, Abraham, the prophets. You ain't going to listen, but that's our job to tell you anyway. I know you ain't going to listen to me, but I'm supposed to tell you anyway because that's my job. I was put on earth to do that. I got to tell you, whether you listen or don't listen, I'm going to keep on telling you. Because if I get 1 out of 1,000 listen, that's better than 0. And I know you ain't gonna do right. Ain't no right in you. What's that, Jose 35? Okay, that 15, that's all the 15?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Jose 3. All I'm going to tell you to do is return to Yah. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. You ain't going to never hear me put Yahshua on the pedestal. He ain't a fart in the windstorm. Anybody that put him on the pedestal is a zip zap damn fool. Okay, Hosea 3 and 4. 5.
Hosea chapter 3, verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king,
And we dwelling right now without a king. We ain't had no king in hundreds and hundreds of years.
and without a prince,
That's right.
and without a sacrifice,
That's right. Ain't no sacrifices.
and without a image,
That's right.
and without a ephod, and without teraphim.
That's right.
Afterwards shall the children of Israel return and seek Yahweh their Elohim,
That's right. We seek Yahweh. That's right. Who else we gonna seek?
and David their king,
And we're gonna Yahweh and David. That's it. That's all. That kills JC. That kills the New Testament. That kills Yahshua. That kills Hamashiach. That kills them. That's cold blooded. Read that again one more time for the world, because I want them to understand what the business is.
Afterwards shall the children of Israel return
We're gonna return to Yah.
and seek Yahweh their Elohim,
That's right.
and David their king, and shall fear Yahweh and his goodness in the latter days.
That's what the prophet said. That's what the book say. So that eliminates the New Testament talking about he this and he that. That's a lie. Ain't nothing. Okay, go to Hosea 6. We're gonna return to Yah and David. That's what we're gonna return to. 6 and 1.
Hosea chapter 6, verse 1. Come and let us return unto Yahweh.
All through this book, return to Yahweh. Not no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Not no Hamashiach or Yahshua. They ain't never say return to that. That's a lie.
For he hath torn, and he will heal us.
Yahweh gonna heal us.
He hath smitten, and he will bind us up.
That's right.
After 2 days will he revive us. In the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. Then shall we know, if we follow on to know Yahweh, his going forth is prepared as the morning.
That's right.
And he shall come unto us as the rain, as the latter and former rain unto the earth.
All this talking about is Yahweh. I ain't talking about nobody but Yahweh and David. Okay, let's go to Malachi. Okay, well, that's Malachi. Malachi 3 and 6. Yeah, Malachi 3 and 6 and 7.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. For I am Yahweh, I change not.
Yahweh say he don't change. Everything in the world changed. The weather changed. The seasons changed. The sun changed. The moon changed. Me and you and I changed. Everything changed. Yahweh said, I change not.
Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
And that's the reason why we ain't destroyed, because the Almighty made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. Read.
Even from the days of your fathers.
Oh, no, that was it. That's 7. That's
Yeah.
6 and 7. Yeah, that's all I want. Yeah, I think. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I want that 7 verse 2.
Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from my ordinances, and have not kept them.
And we ain't been keeping them.
Return unto me, and I will return unto you.
Yahweh said, if you return to me, I'll return to you. Yeah. He didn't never say go listen to Peter, Paul, Luke, or John, them hillbillies over in the New Testament. He said return to him. He didn't say return to Paul, Peter, Luke, John, or JC. He never said return to them. He said return to me. Read that again. That's cold blooded.
Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from my ordinances,
That's right.
and have not kept them.
And they ain't did it.
Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith Yahweh of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return?
That's right. Where shall we return? Okay, let's go to Malachi 3 and 16. Yeah, I want that 16, bro.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 16.
And 18. Yeah, all that.
Then they that feared Yahweh spake often one to another, and Yahweh hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that fear Yahweh and that thought upon his name.
That's right.
And they shall be mine, said Yahweh of hosts, and that day when I make up my jewels,
When he make up his jewels,
and I will spare them as a man spare his own son that serveth him.
that's right. So all the Almighty wants you to do is serve him. He gonna whoop you and punish me, but you still supposed to serve him. Then he's a merciful Elohim that he gonna have mercy on you.
Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked.
Ooh, we gonna discern. Gonna figure out which one. That's right. And they say, then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked. Read.
Between him that serveth Elohim and him that serveth him not.
See, you can't have it both ways. You can't straddle the fence. You can't serve JC and Yahweh at the same time. No, that's impossible. You either with Yahweh or you with the New Testament. One or two. You can't have it both ways. And the Almighty, just read that last verse again, 18.
Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked.
See, the righteous gonna serve Yah, the wicked's gonna serve JC or Yahshua. That's what the wicked gonna do. Read.
Between him that serveth Elohim and him that serveth him not.
That's right. That's right. Okay, let's go to Joel. Joel. Let's see. Okay, Joel chapter 2, verse 26 and 27.
Joel chapter 2, verse 26. And ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of Yahweh your Elohim,
Praise his name. Only Yah now.
that have dealt wondrously with you.
And he have dealt wonders with us, but we here today to talk about it.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
I ain't gonna never be ashamed of Yah. Talk about Yah in front of all of them. Don't get to work and be scared of the white folks and talk with you about Yah. Talk about Yah state board, feds. I don't care who it is, Democrat, Republican, whoever. Let them know about Yah.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
He in the midst of us. Whether you know it or not, he in the midst of us.
and that I am Yahweh your Elohim, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed.
We ain't gonna never be ashamed of Yah. We're gonna brag a doses on Yahweh. Don't care who don't like it. Don't care about you don't like. I'm still gonna call up on Yah and talk about Yah. You get mad, I don't care nothing about you getting mad. Still gonna talk about Yah. That's the what verse? That's 27.
Yeah.
Okay, skip on down to 32.
Verse 32, Joel chapter 2, verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be delivered.
If you call up on Yahweh, your name you're gonna be delivered. It didn't never say call up on JC, Yahshua, HaMashiach. That's a lie. Read.
For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as Yahweh hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh shall call.
The Almighty Yahweh gonna call the remnant. Because he loved the remnant. Why? Because the remnant gonna obey Yah and not the New Testament, and not your mom and your daddy when they try to get you to do something on the Sabbath day or whatever. You Yahweh first and everybody else come next. That's how that go. Okay, let's go to Deuteronomy 1. Back to the front. Deuteronomy 1 and 41.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 41. Then ye answered and said unto me, We have sinned against Yahweh.
And we have sinned against Yahweh.
We will go up and fight, according to all that Yahweh our Elohim commanded us. And when ye have girded on every man his weapons of war, ye were ready to go up into the hill. And Yahweh said unto me, Say unto them, Go not up, neither fight, For I am not among you,
That's right. The Almighty ain't studying.
lest ye be smitten before your
Yeah, if
enemies.
you're going anywhere on your own, you're gonna be spinning before your enemy.
So I spake unto you, and ye would not hear,
See, you ain't gonna listen. You ain't gonna listen.
but rebelled against the commandment of Yahweh.
See, when you rebelled against the commandment of Yahweh, you ain't listening to the Most High. So you're gonna get that virus. You're gonna get that plague because you rebellious. Only the wicked gonna get the plague. They are the rebellious. Read.
And went presumptuously up into the hill, and the Amorites, which dwell in that mountain, came out against you, and chased you, as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hormah. And ye returned and wept before Yahweh, but Yahweh will not hearken to your voice, nor give ear unto you.
Why? Because you rebellious against His commandment. Anytime you disobey the Most High, you got a plague and a curse and a punishment coming. That's only common sense. When you was young and at home, and when you disobeyed your parents, you got a violation. You got a whooping. You got put on punishment. You got stuff taken from you. You couldn't go here. You couldn't do that. So Yahweh the same thing. When you rebellious against Him, He gonna spank that butt. That's how He gonna do you. That's right. Okay, that's 45.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Isaiah 26. It's all about returning to Yah. That's what it's about, y'all. That's it and that's all. Isaiah 26 and 20 and 21. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20.
This cold blooded right here.
Come, oh,
This it. This it, Eric Harley. This the lick right here. Read.
come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers,
Come thy people. That's right. Talking to us, Israel.
and shut thy doors about thee.
And when you come in, you shut the door about thee.
Hide thyself as it were for a little moment,
Just hide yourself for a little moment
until the indignation be overpast.
until Yahweh's anger pass over. Because right now this is a plague that He putting on the world. When it pass over,
For, behold, Yahweh cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity.
ain't that what He doing? He punishing the world for their iniquity. That's what's going on right now. This is cold blooded.
The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain.
That's right, because the Almighty is angry and upset at this world because of their disobedience to the law, to His laws. It's all about keeping His laws, and that's what the world ain't gonna do and don't want to do. So you have to accept all this coronavirus and all the rest of these diseases come, because it's gonna be more than the coronavirus. This ain't the first, and it ain't gonna be the last. He gonna break it off in some more. That ain't it. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 19 and 21. If this don't wake y'all up, if this coronavirus don't wake you up, ain't nothing gonna wake you up. All He wants you to do is turn to Him. You don't see nobody hollering about no going no church. You don't see nobody be talking about this, that, and other. Well, call up on JC now. See, can he save you and help you from this coronavirus? No, he can't do nothing. That's when ain't nobody talking about it. You don't hear him on TV talking about JC now. Cry to him now. Ask him for some help now. He couldn't even help himself. How he gonna help you? You have to be crazy. 9 and 21. Proverbs 9 and 21. Yeah, Proverbs. 19. I'm supposed to 19 and 21.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh that shall stand.
That's what's gonna work and what's gonna stand. I don't care what you come up with or what you invent or what you create, a man. Whatever you do, whatever the Most High say, that's gonna stand. Read that again.
There are many devices in a man's
A
heart,
man heart got many devices. I can make this. I can make that. I can do this. I can do that. Read.
nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh that shall stand.
That's what's gonna work and stand forever. That's right. Yahweh's way. Okay, Zechariah. Yeah, I don't see y'all calling up on JC now. Now this virus going around. Now you got that much faith in your God. Won't you tell your God to take it away? Because my Elohim God the one give it to you. Now you tell your God to take it away. Do that. My Yahweh give it to you. Now have your JC to take it away. Yeah, that's who got the most power. Yahweh or Yahshua. Was it Zechariah 1? Okay. Yeah, Zechariah 1, 1 through 6. Yeah.
Zechariah chapter 1, verse 1. And the 8th month, and the 2nd year of Darius, came the word of Yahweh unto Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo the prophet, saying, Yahweh have been sore displeased with our fathers. Therefore say thou unto them, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, Turn ye unto me, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will turn unto you, saith Yahweh of hosts.
Mm-hmm.
Be ye not as your fathers, unto whom the former prophets have cried, saying, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, Turn ye now from your evil ways and from your evil doings. But they did not hear, nor hearken unto me, saith Yahweh.
So you go try to tell these wicked people about their wicked way, they don't want to hear that. They're going to keep doing them. Read.
Your fathers, where are they? And the prophets, do they live forever? But my words and my statutes, which I commanded my servants the prophets, did they not take hold of your fathers? And they returned and said, Like as Yahweh of hosts thought to do unto us, according to our ways and according to our doings, so hath he dealt with us.
That's right, devil. That's all I needed. Okay, let's go to Daniel. Okay, yeah. Daniel 12 and 10. Daniel 12 and 10. Mm-hmm.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but
Mean made clean, because when we say white, they mean clean and tried. We all going to be tried. That's right.
the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
Now the wise know what's going on. The wicked don't. They run in the hide, do this and do that, and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, Yahweh, this is from Yah. This is a play from Yah. So the righteous know what's going on. I mean, the wise. It's still the righteous and the wise go together. But yeah, I wanted to dedicate this service to Jairus Houston out of Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he gave me a call and said he wanted me to talk about return to Yah. And boy, this is a nice subject and it was good, you know. And so, Jared, this going out to you from Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Jared Houston. So I'm dedicating this topic to him. But yes, you have any questions, Nahum? Let's see.
Just a comment about now wash your hands, Matthew 15.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yes. I wanted to go in the New Testament and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the New Testament say don't wash your hands. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
15:20.
Okay. Yeah. Now the New Testament say that we're gonna start the first verse and then I'm gonna get on that. I think it's yeah. Let's see. Yeah. It's 15 and 1 and 2 and then 20. Yeah.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 1. Then came JC, scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem,
Now
saying,
okay, saying now here go JC and Pharisees and the scribes saying.
Why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders?
Now, why do the disciples transgress the tradition of the elders?
For they wash not their hands when they eat bread.
So the disciples don't wash their hands. The JC 12 disciples didn't wash their hands when they ate. That's what this is saying. Read.
But he answered and said unto them, Why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition.
Now, see, JC answered them saying, why do you transgress the commandment? No, this ain't about the commandment. It's about washing your hands. Why you got some disciples with you that don't wash their hand when they go use the bathroom? When they do this with their hand, do that with their hand. They go eat and don't wash their hand. Read this second verse again. The New Testament is a brainwashing book. I know y'all didn't know this was in this book, but it's in here. This is what the New Testament says. Now, where's it at?
Why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? For they wash not their hands when they eat bread.
They don't wash their hands in the New Testament. So if you're a Christian and you washing your hands, you going against the grain. You going against what this say. Now skip on down to 20.
These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed hands defileth not a man.
See, when you eat with unwashed and your hands is dirty, that don't defile you. That's what the New Testament is saying. So it's okay for you to go use the bathroom and wipe your tail and go eat you a hamburger. Go work on your car and come in the house and go take out the trash. You know, with dirty hands, it's okay to eat with dirty hands. That's what the New Testament say. So this book here is retarded and brainwashed. So all you Christians out there that's washing your hand, you going against the grain. So you ain't no true believer because your book say don't wash your hands. So why all of a sudden everybody want to start washing their hands, washing your hand, but your book say don't do it. So you don't believe the New Testament yourself. Because if you believe it, why you washing your hands? You don't believe what you read. Shit, I've been washing my hands forever. That's what we do. That's the first thing I do when I come in the house is wash my hands. The first thing I do when I go anywhere. And in a store, a restaurant, I go straight to the bathroom and wash my hands. I've been doing it 52 years, washing my hands. So this is what they talking about ain't about nothing. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Man, I've been doing that. For the white folks told you to wash your hands. Now the white folks telling you to wash your hands. You ready to wash them now. But JC say, don't wash them. Don't wash your hands. So is you going to listen to the white folk or you going to listen to JC, Yahshua HaMashiach? Because he say, boy, hey, my disciples, they ain't got to wash their hands. You know, ain't so that's a fool talking. Now your own book condemn you from washing your hands. So you can't have it both ways. Either you're going to listen to JC, Yahshua HaMashiach, or you're going to listen to what the white folks say. Or you're going to listen to common sense. Common sense tell you wash your hands anyway after you get through doing anything. You done been outside touching on doorknobs and car doorknobs and picking up this, doing this, and you won't come in the house and don't wash your hands. Then you a fool anyway. Should nobody even have to tell you to wash your hands. That's common sense. To wash your hands. That's common sense. Before you touch anything, put anything towards your mouth, your hands supposed to be clean. And I ain't talking about no sanitizer. I'm talking about soap and water, dub and caress. But I ain't studying no sanitizer. I'm talking about soap and water, dub and caress. Yes. So yes, I just wanted to get that point across, and I wanted to prove to everybody out there, return to Yahweh, because it ain't too late. It's only too late when you're in the graveyard and dead. That's when it's too late. But as long as you got breath in you, you can turn to Yah. It's never too late. Let me prove to you that it's never too late. That's what it said in I think that's in Isaiah. Okay, Isaiah. Let me put this Bible here. It's never too late. Let me prove to you that it ain't too late. What I want to say is, okay, let me find it right quick. Isaiah. Okay, yeah, Isaiah 38. That's what I want. Yeah, Isaiah chapter 38. We want to start at the first verse. Yeah, Isaiah 38 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 38, verse 1. And those days was Hezekiah sick unto death.
This man was about to die. He's almost dead.
And Isaiah the prophet, the son of Amos, came unto him.
The prophet went to this man.
And said unto him, Thus saith Yahweh.
And when he went to him, he didn't call up on no JC, no Hamashiach or Yahshua. He said, Yahweh.
Set thy house in order.
Get your house in order.
for thou shalt die and not live.
You're going to die and not live. Now, that's what the prophet Isaiah told him. Read.
Then Hezekiah turned his face toward the wall and prayed unto Yahweh.
Now, this wall was toward the east. Because you got to pray toward the east for Yahweh to hear you. You can't pray toward the west, the north, or the south, because he ain't going to hear you. He prayed toward the east. To the east, my brothers, to the east. That's when you pray toward the east. Read.
And said, Remember now, O Yahweh, I beseech thee,
Beseech me, I beg thee.
how I have walked before thee in truth,
And Hezekiah said, I done walked before you in truth.
and with a perfect heart.
And I had a perfect heart. I mean, I kept the commandments, the statutes, the precept, the judgment. I did it all. I kept it. That's right. I didn't go to church. I didn't never call up on JC. I never ate a pig feet. I never celebrate Christmas. I ain't do none of that. He was perfect. Read.
And have done that which is good in thy sight.
And he did it was good in Yahweh's sight.
And Hezekiah wept sore.
And Hezekiah started crying.
Then came the word of Yahweh to Isaiah.
And then Yahweh heard his prayer, and he told Isaiah. Let's see what he told Isaiah. Let's see what Yahweh told Isaiah.
Saying, Go and say to Hezekiah,
Go tell Hezekiah,
Thus saith Yahweh, the Elohim of David thy father, I have heard thy prayer.
Yahweh said, I heard your prayer.
I have seen thy tears.
And I saw your tears. I heard your prayer and I seen your tears.
Behold, I will add unto thy days 15 years.
I said, he going to give you 15 more years to live. Boy, that's cold-blooded right there. Boy, I'm talking about that'll get it right there. So it ain't never too late. Turn to Yah. Turn to Yah. Whether you sick or well, turn to Yah. Don't make no difference. Boy, he gave him 15 more years to live. Now, who can do that? Yahshua couldn't have did it. JC can't do that. He can't give you no time to live. He couldn't even save himself. He come in the world and died at 32, 33 years old. So he ain't a poot in the wind. Why would you go through, listen to a man that couldn't even help himself? He up on the cross hollering and hollering, and then the Almighty ain't heard him yet. Didn't even answer him yet. So all you dumb people out there that believing in the New Testament, then I don't know what to tell you. You only turn to Yahweh. This man turned to Yahweh, and you see what happened. You see the results. Only a wise man gonna understand what's going on, but a wicked person ain't gonna never be able to understand this. He gonna have it his way or no way, and you going straight to hell with your way. All right. Okay, I got one more thing too. I'm gonna talk. Show him. Let's go to I think Psalms 9. This was gonna happen to you when you forget about the Most High. I think it's Psalms. Let's see. Where's that? I'm coming in the wrong book. Okay, I gotta get the Psalm. Let's see. Oh yeah, Psalm 9 and 17.
Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
See, all the wicked, they going to hell. The book said all the wicked going to hell, and what?
And all the nations that forget Elohim.
And all the nations that forget Elohim. Elohim is Yahweh and synonymous with one another. So you going to hell. The book just told you that. So I ain't telling it to you. I showed it to you. You're going to hell. All the wicked. And who is the wicked? The ones that forsake his law. Okay, let me show them what the wicked is. Let me see what book that's in Proverbs. This is what the wicked gonna do right here. Okay, go to Proverbs 28 and start at 4 and 5. Now here go the wicked right here.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
They that don't keep the law praise the wicked. So you going to hell. The book just said it. Read.
But such as keep the law contend with them.
And those the one that keep the law contend with them. Read.
Evil men understand not judgment.
Evil man don't understand judgment.
But they that seek Yahweh understand all things.
What? That's corn right there. If you seek Yah, you understand all things. All things. That's right. We know what's going on with this vibe. You understand all things when you seek Yah. But when you seek Yahshua and JC, you don't know nothing. You dumb as a box of rocks. He died for your sins 2,000 years ago. He God's son. You got to go through him to get to the Father. Man, you retarded. All that's dumbism. All that's dumb. You believe that he's the only begotten son. That's a lie. You believe you got to go through the son to get to the Father. That's a lie. You believe he came 2,000 years ago, died for your sin. That's a lie. You believe that the New Testament and the Old Testament to go together. That's a lie. Number lies. Number lies. That's all that New Testament is like. And boy, my Hebrew brothers, Earl Harley and Ray, and it's not going to go in it and read it for y'all. But I got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I hate the book too. But I have to go in there and prove to the people the truth and the lies that's what's in there. So I got a job to do, and they got a job to do. You know, they don't do it. I handle it for them, but I understand their situation. You know, that book is poison and brainwashing. You know, I don't blame them for not wanting to go in it. Shit. Going for what? Only thing you need the New Testament for is to train a puppet dog or going there when you run out of Charmin tissue and wipe your tail and flush it down the toilet. That's all the New Testament good for. Nothing else. That's it and that's all. But I have to go in there and show you the lies and the truth in there. But I just went and showed you what the New Testament say, don't wash your hands. Yeah, I know you didn't know it was in there. There's a whole lot in there that you don't know. But I ain't going to talk y'all to death. I'm going to go and close out and give all honor, glory, and praise and worship to Yahweh by saying, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom. Aki.